the biggest mistakes people make is choosing a realtor and hiring someone that needs the deal. And what do I mean by that? You should be working with an agent that can afford to tell you no, that can afford to be completely honest with you, because sometimes saying no is exactly what protects you. We're going to dive deeper into that now. Number one is going to be an agent that's able to tell you no to an overpriced listing. And why do I say that? Anyone can tell you what you want to hear. And sometimes people say, oh, well, that's what I want. Like, I want to be in charge and I want to do all the things, but you're also hiring someone from the outside to take the emotion out of the whole situation and make it less stressful for you. So hiring somebody that can have a hard conversation with you is key. An overpriced home is going to sit longer, and it is statistically going to sell for less because it sat longer. You've had price reductions. People start questioning why it's sat on the market so long. So an overpriced listing is ultimately going to sell for less. Your best bet is to price it right for the market that it's in, and the market is going to be determined by those buyers. And buyers right now, they're educated. They're out there. They're scrolling through the internet. They're watching houses, seeing what they sell for, seeing what they come to market for, seeing how long they sit. They're educating themselves before they get out there. So they are educated in knowing what a house is worth, and also like, hey, if I let it sit for 2 weeks and no one takes it, then I can come in and negotiate. So pricing it right is going to drive multiple buyers to your house at one time, and it's going to give you the advantage as the seller. But ultimately, you've got to be working with an agent that's going to be able to tell you these things. Instead of just putting a sign in your yard, I'm going to tell you, no, that's overpriced for this area. You can try it. You can try it with another agent. And why do I say that? I put money behind my marketing. I am investing in your future, selling your house and getting the most amount of money in the shortest amount of time. And if it's not priced right, it's not something that's going to work for us. It's just like putting your money and investing in something else. If you know and you have a good feeling about all the things that lay out for you, you're going to invest in something. And that is no different than an agent like myself investing in your property and being able to have the hard conversation with you. If you are serious about selling your house in this market, we're going to have a tough conversation. So be ready to work with an agent that can tell you no, that and can have that hard conversation. Because if you're going to work with a good agent, a performer in today's market, they're going to be willing to walk away from a listing that's overpriced. I'm in the market to sell your house. I'm going to find out what your dream is and what your goals are. And if it's something that I can help you with, then game on, let's go. But if it's something that I just feel that, it's unattainable at the time, we're going to have that conversation that today may not be the right day to put your house on the market. Number two, this doesn't have to do with selling, but for buyers. If you're choosing an agent, choose an agent that can tell you no. We are here to build a business. And by building a business, we watch out for our clients because we want those clients to come back. We want those clients to refer us. We want those clients to have a great experience. And I can't tell you how many times I've told buyers, young buyers especially, if I won't sell it to my kids or my family or my kids' friends, I'm not going to sell it to you. We can see as we walk through the house if there's going to be issues with financing. I'm going to tell you that up front. I don't want you to get into something where you're getting an inspection, you're paying for an appraisal, and then you're out $1,200 when something comes up on the appraisal that should have been addressed in the very beginning of the offer, like peeling paint or missing flooring or something like that. Like we got to know what we're looking for, and we got to be able to tell our buyers, this isn't the house for you. Like, it looks cosmetic to you, but I'm telling you, there are some deep issues that this thing's going to be a long-term money pit for you. Now, on the flip side, I'll be the first one to tell you, this is a deal. This is something you can invest in and that you can build some equity in the next couple of years. I will be completely transparent one way or the other. I'm going to be honest with you, but I'm not going to be afraid to tell you no. Number three is going to be unrealistic timelines. Real estate is an Amazon Prime. We can't decide when houses are going to hit the market, when they're not going to hit the market. And some goals simply don't match with the market realities. So sometimes it's just not the right time to buy or sell. And I'm going to have that conversation with you. It's not about the commission check for me. It's about building that relationship that, like I said, right now may not be the right time, but in 6 months, when you're ready, you're going to appreciate the honesty up front and you're going to come back. So those are the relationships that we're building by being able to have the hard conversations to say no. Not all agents can do that. A lot of agents, especially in today's market, are, hard pressed for listing, hard pressed for buyers, buying for leads on Realtor.com and Zillow and not building relationships, just selling houses. And there are a lot of agents like that, but who would you rather work with? Selling a house and buying a house simultaneously takes a lot of planning, and I'm here for it. I am here to help you plan that next stage and figure out, if this is the right time. Do we wait 6 months? Are we waiting 3 months because we've got to do X, Y, and Z to get the house ready for the market? We can have those conversations up front if it's something you're planning on doing down the road to see what kind of timeline you're looking at where you would need to put the house on the market. Do I start looking at homes now? Should I wait? That kind of thing. Rushing into things often costs you more money. So we're never here to rush. We're here to plan. It's a big investment, and we want to make sure that we've got everything planned out the best we can. Obviously, we can get some hiccups in the road, but we can do as much as we can do planning wise, and then everything else has got to fall into place. Sometimes the best answer is just waiting, and that's okay. Like I said, if it's a situation where we've got to wait, then we wait and we follow up in, a couple months and see where we're at then. So it's not a yes game. It's not, yes, we can list your house for that, but can we sell it for that? Yes, I can sell you this house, but are you going to be in a money pit? Are you going to be in something that you can sell and make money on in a couple of years? Or are you just bleeding money into this? And then also unrealistic timeframes. Just, are we being unrealistic about the market, about what your house is worth, about what you want to buy? Just have tough conversations. So the truth is, the best agents are not going to tell you everything you want to hear. We have uncomfortable conversations with people, and 9 times out of 10, people are going to appreciate that. And that's what we're here to do. That's how we build business. That's how we build relationships. And I'm going to guess that you're going to want to work with someone that's willing to tell you no and have hard conversations. And if you're ready to have that conversation, reach out to me today and let's get started.